Hello, and thank you for joining me. We have had an exciting week in the market this past week. I've got on the screen here my January net profit thus far. So this is net profit for the month now. This is in the simulator. I want to give that up front and share with everybody. I've been using the simulator to really focus in on my entries and exits and just fine tune my trading strategy and to really stay focused on the metrics and working to improve a little bit more each day. It's been a great month thus far. I have had the one red day back on Tuesday the 6th, but this week the market really heated up. I had multiple great days and ended the week up $10,932 in this simulator account. Friday was a little bit tougher. I started the day red and was able to work back into the green. And there were a couple of stocks that really moved nicely. VERO into the market open had a great move, and then further, about the next 30 minutes to an hour, had some really nice moves. And I was able to work back into the green trading VERO after I had been red on it earlier. So overall, ended the day Friday in the green. Great week. The 14th was a big day for me. I ended up $6,800 on the 14th. And yeah, it's been great to see the market. We've had multiple stocks up over 400%, as high as 700% throughout last week. And we'll see if that momentum continues as we move into the new week. Now, the markets are closed the 19th and then reopening on the 20th. So I'm excited to go into next week, still stay cautious. I can see that the market's heating up, as I mentioned, but I'm going to really focus on taking those entries with the 21 EMA holding, looking for those green TTM trend candles, and looking for the opportunity for those stocks to press higher. I'm now going to flip over to my metrics and look at how I did on the profit trifecta for the week. Here's the profit trifecta. So as I've mentioned in prior videos, I'm using this as a way to track my metrics. This comes right out of the simulator, and I love it because it tabulates these scores based upon 3 different categories. So as you can see here, I've got my consistency for last week. I'm now 6+ weeks in a row of green. I've got my win percentage for last week, which was actually a little low. If you take a look at the prior weeks, I zoom in a little bit closer here, you can see that I've had a win percentage as high as 75%, 72%, dipped down 5 weeks, 5 weeks ago down to 41. 3 weeks ago, I was at 80%. If I move this over, 2 weeks ago, I was at 65%. So I've had some weeks of really solid consistency and then a couple lower weeks. I finished off last week about 55% accuracy, and my profit to loss ratio was just under 1.75 to 1, so about $1.50 of profit for every dollar of loss. And the best that I've done thus far in this current kind of trading session, if you will, over the last couple of months was right here at $2.31 of profit for every dollar of loss, which led itself to an awesome profit trifecta score of 17. So you can see right here, my score for the last week was 11, which puts me in this experienced trader category. And that's great. I've made great progress. I'm excited about that. I really want to see these win percentages go up. And I think that I know that I need to be focusing on more A+ quality setups. I'm taking some good setups, but sometimes I'm in just a little early, so I need to be a little more patient, really wait for the stock to prove itself, and then take that more aggressive entry. I'll likely see this profit to loss ratio improve as I do that as well, because I am adding to my winners as they go up. And that's one of the ways I was able to have a $6,800 win day, is by adding to those winners as they increase. So I do expect, as I focus on more A+ quality setups, that this win percentage is going to go up. I'm also going to see this profit to loss ratio go up. And I really want to keep my consistency of my weekly green trades staying in a positive fashion, meaning that I'm continuing to be green on the week in and week out. Hope you enjoyed this recap. I hope this is helpful. If you're not utilizing a tool like this, I would strongly encourage you to do that. If you're struggling to get consistent and to stay consistently profitable week in and week out, and you're trading live, I would definitely encourage you to go back to the simulator, really practice. And I know that as I move to live trading again, I'm not expecting that I can replicate these results perfectly day one. What I'm looking for is a way to get proof of concept in the simulator and then I'll size way down as I go into real money and work on that execution so that I can build up that account and that opportunity as I'm live trading. So again, hope you found this helpful. Wishing you all a wonderful weekend, and we'll look forward to our Tuesday recap.